explore, save, and share recipes from your favorite foodie influencers. Save to collections, create free meal plans, and shop the ingredients you need with ease. On Food Social, we make it easy to find great recipes, get your ingredients, and connect with hundreds of trusted creators.
Welcome, everybody. We have a different look today, so I will welcome Allie, who's subbing for Bill. Bill is a little under the weather today. He is here running things for us on the back end, so much thanks, Bill, for doing that. But Allie's joining me, and we have today two beautiful faces from Maizly, one of our brands, joining us for the Recipe Rumble. Amanda, I'm not sure where everyone's seeing everything, but Amanda, if you want to raise your hand and say hello. She is who we first got to know at Maizly, and we appreciate you taking the time to join us today. And I will let you introduce Claire because she is newer to the team. So if you want to take it away, I'll let you kind of introduce her.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. And hi, everyone. I'm so excited to be back. I really always enjoy so much these live shows. Claire recently joined me or the company Maizly in November, and it's been a game changer for me. We've been working closely together for the last couple of months, and it's been wonderful. Claire's based in North Carolina, but I'll leave it to Claire to introduce herself.
Yeah, so I joined back in November, and I've really, enjoyed helping Amanda, picking up different places where she needs help, and I really enjoyed getting to sort of explore all of our Food Social activations so far and seeing how everyone has just been using the product so creatively. So yeah, I'm really excited to see all of our activations throughout the year and really excited to see the ones coming in from Recipe Rumble already.
Yeah. This is our third Recipe Rumble, but for Maizly, isn't this your third activation with us, right?
It is the third activation. Our third activation in total, but the first Recipe Rumble that we're being part of.
Right. And so Recipe Rumbles in the past, so everyone listening knows, this is our third annual. This is our third year doing it, and we call it Recipe Rumble. It is based around the Super Bowl, which we can't call it that, and so we call it Recipe Rumble. But we always have a ball. I think our community loves kicking the year off this way because the Super Bowl, it's just a foodie forward kind of event. And to see the creativity of recipes we've seen in the past through our Recipe Rumbles is spectacular. And with 6 brands joining us this year, we expect it to be even more over the top, ridiculously delicious, I would say. And we collectively are over 50 recipes already, and we're really only about a week and a half into the Super Bowl is not till next month. And so if that's a blowback to anybody, just buckle up because I anticipate we'll have double or more than that already. So Maizly, Amanda, if you want to just give a brief intro to Maizly, I know you've done it before, but for people that might be listening for the first time, if you want to give a little background about Maizly, what it is, and exciting new things that are coming for Maizly, and then we'll pivot to the Rumble and see what's come in terms of recipes already for your team.
Yeah, absolutely. So Maizly is a dairy alternative made from corn fiber as its main ingredient. And the co-founders originally thought about this idea because, of course, there wasn't a plant milk made of corn out there, and because they found a few pain points along the way in terms of allergens and nut-based milks or rice-based milks and soy milk. So they also wanted to offer an alternative that is allergen-free, which Maizly is. And another important thing is that with Maizly, you don't have to have like a bunch of different SKUs for whatever you want to use it for. So the Maizly original, you can use it to steam it on a coffee, froth it, have it in cereal, cook and bake with it. And this is why we thought like Food Social would be like a wonderful community to be a part of. So just based on my experience with all the activations that we've been a part of, it's been so cool to see Maizly, being used live in savory, sweet recipes in so many different ways. And I think it's one of the parts that I enjoy the most of not only these live shows but also being part of these activations. Mainly, it's also all of the ingredients are not GMO, and we are also trying also to stick with coconut oil. So instead of using veggie oils, we stick to coconut, which we believe that actually makes it a lot easier when you wanted to use it in the baking or cooking applications as well. And it's also fortified with calcium, vitamins A, D, and E. So it has a bunch of great stuff for you in there. And the main thing is that it provides 8 grams of fiber per serving. So it's a really gut healthy beverage. You get up to like 30% of your daily value in just 1 cup, which I think it's great. We all know that fiber is like not even like 5% of Americans get to their daily fiber intake.
Exactly.
So we just wanted to make that a little bit easier to everyone.
Yeah, I love that. And that isn't it also, are there some prebiotic properties to your milk as well in terms of your gut? Isn't that help lift the fiber in your gut, if I remember right, or am I just imagining that?
Yeah, no, so the main ingredient is soluble corn fiber, but there's corn maltodextrin as well as um, the coconut oil that really helps absorb that fiber and make it like slowly digestible in the system, and that's what makes it really gut healthy. But we don't have like added probiotics on the
Right.
beverage.
So it makes it very satiating. The coconut oil with the
Yes,
fiber makes
absolutely.
it satiating, which is great because coconut oil is one of those great fats that is good for you, and satiate is really good, and that it provides that much fiber because we
Yeah.
are all trying to get more fiber. And we did a show last week about fiber, and if you have too much too quickly, you will pay the price inside. And so that it's a lower lift into getting those fiber reaches every day is, I think, phenomenal, and it performs well. As someone that's used it, and Allie can attest to this as well, in
Yeah.
different recipes for baked goods and all that, it performs great in a non-dairy way that not all non-dairy milk alternatives do. And so we love that. And so we're just Bill showing us a few of the recipes that have come out of our activations from last year, which is great. And you have a new product that was it launched this year, or is it rolling out this year?
It's starting to roll out this year, but we initially launched it across New York in December. So it's the same recipe we all know and love, but it's made to be living in the fresh shelf, so in the refrigerated aisle. So we inverted the colors for that just to differentiate from the shelf-stable version to the fresh version, but it's the same ingredients, the same performance, and a complementary taste, which was something that I didn't necessarily mention, but the taste is really smooth, so it won't overpower your recipes. When you have it in your coffee or your matcha or any drink that you like to enjoy, it will let that drink be like the hero of what you're having. It won't have like a strong aftertaste or anything like that. So I think that's also what makes it like super friendly to cook and bake with or experiment in the kitchen with as well.
Right. And it's the same size, right? It's the same size as the shelf stable. So it's
Yes,
a
32. Yes,
great.
exactly.
I did share your milk, both the chocolate and original, with a fellow foodie friend yesterday, and she was so excited. We had lunch yesterday, and I gifted her a couple of containers of it, and she's like, well, how do I use it? I'm like, however you want to use it. And she's a dairy-free content creator, and she's like, you're kidding me. And I'm like, no, you should try it. So anyways, I'm sharing the love, and she was so excited to be able to get to try that in her kitchen. So let's talk Recipe Rumble, because I know this time of year it's all food forward in terms of the big game. And a few recipes for you have already trickled in, and I know there will be more. And much like I was saying ahead of the call, before we jump live, sometimes when you're baking, it takes a few times to get it just exactly right. So there aren't as many as some brands are seeing, but this is just a great representation of the possibilities that are coming. And so we've got 7 here already. I know Allie's got 1 or 2 planned. I know I have several more still planned to come in, but we've got plenty of time. So if any of these speak to you, Amanda or Claire, I know you mentioned one ahead of the call. Looks like Bill's got.
What I was mentioning is that it was super exciting to me to see horchata there. I'm based in Costa Rica. I'm born and raised in Costa Rica, so it's a really familiar drink for me, and it brought me back home. And seeing your
Oh,
recreation of that was looks really really nice. Yeah.
oh, great. I don't think I knew you were born in Costa Rica. I
Oh
knew you
yes.
were there, but I didn't know that you were actually born and raised there. Well, that's so fun. Well, great. Yeah, I took I took my horchata recipe that I had been making for years and just flexed a little bit and used, instead of all water, I used Maizly in the second step of it, and
Hmm.
also tossed some almonds because I just think the creaminess just made it over the top delicious. And so I had a great time incorporating Maizely into this recipe. It was like a no brainer for me. It was just like, of course, why wouldn't you do this?
Yes.
It just complements it completely for me. So
I mean, and it looks so fresh as well, like the cinnamon in it and everything. It looks so so good. I was just really looking at it yesterday when I was
oh,
when it popped
good.
up on my
Well,
yeah.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. But I
Yeah.
know the avocado mousse is that chocolate avocado mousse that
Chocolate,
Holly,
yes.
the creator, did, and Bill can pull that one up. But we were talking about how lovely it is to incorporate avocados because you have more healthy fat. So along with the coconut oil in the Maizely, the
Yeah.
properties of the dessert, even though it's dessert, is still super viable for fiber and gut health. Like, and chocolate and avocados play very well together, definitely.
Yes, I mean, and it looks so smooth and creamy. I think that was also really delicious to see. And another cool thing is that Macy actually also has vitamin D. So I know that is
Mm,
tricky to get in winter. So adding it
it
to your
is.
recipes, I think, also like a nice plus as well.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. In the doldrums of winter, vitamin D is not, we're not getting it quite as much as we do when we're out in the summer.
Yeah,
So that
yeah.
is great. And I know Holly, her recipes are always so great. So this is that she's added texture too with the little crunch is so fun.
Mm-hmm.
And serving this up in little cups for people to enjoy, game day or otherwise, I think is brilliant. And it's a very approachable recipe too. Like this, if you've got a blender, most people do, throw everything in and you have mousse. And that's what's so great about avocado is that you
Yeah.
can, it
Yeah,
makes a
absolutely. I
yummy.
think I'm not necessarily a great cook, so that was one of the things that I liked the most about this recipe. I was like, I think I can actually prepare that at home. So it was
I
so fun to see.
Yeah, definitely. And you
Yeah.
could probably switch up different sweeteners if you need it. I think she's using maple syrup here, but if you prefer
Mm-hmm.
honey, you could try honey or something like that. They would be trying this recipe. Yeah, it looks like someone else is going to be trying this. We've got creators in the chat saying that they're going to try this. So I love that. I think super approachable, fun recipes are always a win. Not that baked goods aren't, because those are also very, I mean, I love to bake it, so I love those too. But it's never a bad thing to have a nice go-to recipe that you can have pretty quick so that you can enjoy it. So
Yeah.
we didn't talk about, let's see, okay, well, bacon and deviled eggs. So, oh,
I
this is
mean, that
another
was
one of
just
Holly.
super creative.
Yeah. And so did she use the Maizely in, I haven't looked at this one, just to mix with the yolks and make the filling. That looks so good.
Yeah.
I love
And
a tasty deviled egg, and so perfect for game day.
yeah, like finger food is always so friendly for your game day. I think that is a
I
great.
know. I love finger food. So, any others that you want to shout out and
Um,
mention here?
I think like the texture of the almond crusted chicken with jalapeno. I think that looks.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the first ones. I don't know, Claire, if you have anyone that it's
Yeah,
drawing your attention,
that's
but it
stand
looked
out
that
to me.
bad.
Yeah. I feel like whenever I'm at like events and there's finger foods, I definitely go for like the savory ones first. So that would definitely be
Yeah.
one that I think
Yeah.
is
This
Yeah.
one caught
These
my
are,
eye too. I'm talking from behind the screen over here. I love the look of these chicken bites, and I think the finger food aspect makes it really, really fun. And that dip, like the
yeah.
whole dish all together, just looks fantastic. I'm gonna be making those for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the crust
Yeah.
looks amazing.
I
Yeah.
think this is
I
one
love,
you could make, Amanda. I think it's simple enough. I think you got
yes.
it.
I can give
Yep.
it a try.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those that the texture immediately catches your eye and you just know it's going to
Yeah.
be crunchy, but also really flavorful because you look at, the ranch and anything jalapeno ranch with cilantro. Does she have cilantro in there too? Yeah. Okay. See that
Yes.
those flavors always speak to me. So that's great. And I agree with you, Amanda. Finger food, and Claire, like I too go for something savory first because I know if I don't, my gut's going to object just a little bit if I don't provide some kind of savory something ahead of a sweet. And so I would be grabbing for something like this or those deviled eggs right away to get the ball rolling for my meal of finger food. So
And for a game
I
day spread, the little bites make it so nice because you get to just have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then basically get a whole meal by trying a bunch of little things all at once.
Right. And I love that different parties and you just provide a plate and a spread. People can just come and go as they want to, go
Yeah.
watch a little bit of the game, come back for seconds or fourths
Yeah.
or whatever they're on. But
You
then
can
to have
never
some
go
fun,
wrong.
I know, right? And have a few beverages around. And that's to gather and have tasty food is what it's all about for me, whether it is for game day or any kind of other brunch or gathering. And so a lot of these are just hitting on that, which is what we knew would happen with the Rumble. And that's part of the magic of having creators get busy in the kitchen. And I think Debbie dropped this one today and the
Yeah, I'm
vanilla
just seeing
custard.
that one.
Yeah. And so
Debbie's
she, yeah,
always, I'm, Debbie's always creating like such incredible recipes. She always amazes me. Like
yeah,
she never repeats the same thing, and it's
I know.
crazy how she like and how she. At least I know that I'm not like a chef or anything, not even
Yeah.
close. But looking at all the different textures that she always includes in her recipes, I think that's insane as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she is a
Agreed.
very intentional recipe creator because
yeah,
she
And
is
very
adding.
passionate.
Yes, she is. Yeah, and she's camera shy, but one of these days we're going to get her on a live because she thinks she's not good on camera, but she's so engaging and warm and friendly. And she's actually the captain on my team because I'm on her team for the Recipe Rumble, and she
uh-huh.
is our captain. And so I'm getting to interact with her a lot, and she's a joy, and it's reflected in her recipes. She loves to be in the kitchen and supporting the brands that are in here. So. And
Yeah,
yeah, she's
I
got
had,
40,
I think, I'm
yeah, in
sorry
this
for
recipe.
cutting you off. No, I just remembered that I had the privilege to be with her in one of the lives as well. She joined one. I think was
Oh,
the
right,
apple versus pumpkin, and I had a little
right.
chance to chat with her about her recipes, and she is
Yeah,
a lovely person as well. Yeah.
yeah, she is. And Bill is pointing out there's 3 different brands in here because I see Citreve, I see Maizly, uh, I'm
Clark Ellen.
missing it. Oh, sorry, yeah, Lark Ellen at the
Like
top.
Kelly.
Putting the pointer, like it's very small, and unless I get really close to the screen.
That's funny.
Yeah, so 3 brands. And so it made sense for her to include all those. So it's really, really thoughtfully done, which, is so great. So, and Holly is just tearing it up. I wish she was on our team. Whose team is she on? She's not on my team.
I don't think she's on my team either. I don't
Ah,
know.
okay.
Yep. How many teams do we have? 5? I think 5.
Yeah, we have 5 teams. Yeah. So,
This one has all, I think this one has all the brands, all 6.
yeah, yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
But,
Wow.
Wow.
oh, there we go.
And some HTML in there. But yeah, that one looks really fun with all of the different textures and flavors and just being able to incorporate
Yeah.
all the brands. So
Yeah.
unique.
I'm a
Yeah.
texture gal. So anything that looks like a lot of great texture, I love that. I just think it adds a lovely element to recipes. So
Yeah.
very fun.
And dips are always great to have as well. I think they're like so versatile and so
Yeah.
friendly. For when like I've never met anyone who doesn't like a dip, so I think it's
Love a good dip.
really smart.
Yeah, definitely.
What I think is really cool about all these recipes too, like we were saying earlier, Maizely's now participated in 3 different campaigns, and each of the campaigns have had a different focus in a way that really elevates and highlights Maizely in unique ways. And I think this Rumble is kind of making that happen again with the variety of recipes that we're seeing. And like Michelle said, we know that there's
Yeah.
going to be some baked goods that are popping in here. There's going to be all different uses so far, and just the variety that we're seeing from here is really, really fun, and I love being able to share just all the different ways that you can use a single product. And I think these recipes are really elevating Maizly and making it really great.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's always a joy to see them. And one of the things that we want to implement this year is to feature a lot of you guys' recipes on our socials, and hopefully, just recognizing the creativity as well. And I think it's so nice to see, because a lot of times people think about creative things and they think about art or music or writing or poetry, but I think the kitchen and just baking and cooking is an incredible way to just express yourself and what you like and share like
It
different
is.
textures that you enjoy, ingredients, colors.
Absolutely.
I think it's such a cool thing, and I'm
Yeah.
really excited, and hopefully the creators are going to be happy to share a little bit of space with us on our social
Oh
media.
no, and
It's fun.
I love your collaborative spirit with our creators in our community, and it means a lot to our creators because you don't always hear that from all brands, and so we appreciate that abundantly. And our community, it's just this full circle kind of community we're trying to encourage people to be a part of, and it's playing out, in these recipes. So we appreciate that a lot, so much. So.
No, thank you for
And
creating with Macy and everything. That's something that really means a lot to us. When you launch a product, you hope people like it and actually can fit it into their lives, and you've just really shown in a really loving and creating way that Macy can be a part of it.
Yeah. And I love that you see food as an art as well, because for me it is, and I used to be creative in other ways through my life, and right now it is this, and it is a very creative outlet for many of our members of our community, and that you see that is great, because it is an art form and it's not appreciated enough. So.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it deserves to be mentioned a lot more. When I look at all the different things that you've created, it's like an infinite color palette. When I open like the collections and I go through all the recipes, and it's like, oh my gosh, so fresh and bright, and so many creative ways to just think about how to best pair ingredients together. Only that for me in my mind is mind blowing.
Yeah, agreed. Well, we've got you set for a couple other fun things this year with our community, so we're excited to share those as those come up. And we appreciate your partnering with us, as always. We got to meet you all at Expo West last year has been a gift for both of us, for our brand and our community. And so we're excited to continue that partnership through this year and make amazing things happen. With Maizly,
Yeah,
sorry,
I love that.
really do the puns. Allie's the pun queen. And so,
I don't know if you realize it, but you dropped like 6 football puns throughout this whole live. You like
I
kicking
did?
and there were others, having a ball. I was like, get it, girl.
Yes.
See, I've hung out with Allie enough. It's rubbing off on me, and I don't even know it. So, anyways. So thanks so much for spending time with us. If anything sounds delicious, check out the recipes on Food Social. Be sure and check out Maizly's products over on our market. Go ahead and
in
shop.
your refrigerated sections in your shopping bar.
Right, in New York, it's in the refrigerated sections. On our market, use the code FSLive for a little discount to say thanks for shopping on our market and supporting our brands there. But stay tuned. We have more coming up in the weeks to come around the Recipe Rumble, and we're excited to be here. And thank you, ladies. Have a great rest of your day, and everyone, tune in another time, and we'll be here. Yeah, and have a great one, everyone. See ya.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.